Does achieving fame, wealth, and recognition really lead to fulfilled and purposeful life? Leonardo da Vinci, one of Renaissance's most famous figures, challenges this common idea. Even though he made incredible contributions to art, science, and human knowledge, his life was also marked by unfulfilled goals and a constant search for something deeper. This story explores Leonardo's complex journey to understanding whether his impressive career and acclaim it brought were enough to satisfy his quest for purpose and meaning. As we dive into his life, let's rethink if success truly equals fulfillment. Leonardo da Vinci's journey to becoming an unparalleled polymath, a mind that could think about many things, began in a picturesque hills of Vinci, a small town nestled in the heart of Tuscany, Italy. Born in 1452, Leonardo's early life was far from the opulence of courts and the glory of future fame. Instead, it was a rustic landscape of Vinci's, where his boundless curiosity and innate talent began to flourish. Envision a young Leonardo exploring the verdant valley and meandering rivers of his homeland. These natural surroundings were his first classroom, where he observed the intricacies of life and the interplay of light as well as shadow, elements that would later define his artistic genius. His formative years were marked not by formal education, but by an unquenchable thirst for knowledge and instinctive drive to understand the world around him. His father, recognizing his talent at a young age, apprenticed him to a renowned workshop of Florentine painter Andrea del Verrocchio in Florence. This apprenticeship was a pivotal moment in Leonardo's life, as it immersed him in the flourishing artistic and intellectual culture of the Renaissance. In Verrocchio's workshop, Leonardo was exposed to a wide array of skills, from painting and sculpting, engineering, and meticulary. This multidisciplinary environment was instrumental in shadowing his diverse interests and holistic approach to learning. Leonardo's time in Florence was not just educational in art. It was a period of profound intellectual and personal growth, laying the foundation for his future as a master painter, inventive scientist, and visionary thinker. These early years of exploration and learning were crucial in shaping Leonardo da Vinci's unique worldview. His relentless pursuit of knowledge, combined with his natural talent, set him on a path to become one of the most extraordinary figures of the Renaissance. As we delve in deeper into his life, these formative years remind us that seeds of greatness are often sown in the curious mind of the youth, nurtured by the fertile grounds of exploring and discovery. Leonardo's transition from a keen-eyed apprentice in Florence to a master artist and thinker marked his rise to prominence in the rich tapestry of the Renaissance. In this bustling hub of creativity and innovation, Leonardo's talents flourished. His reputation as a visionary thinker began to take root. As Leonardo's advanced in Verrocchio's workshop, his exceptional skills in painting, sculpting, and understanding the mechanics of the natural world became increasingly evident. His early works, imbued with the depth of realism and emotion, showcased not only his artistic prowess, but also his keen observational skills, deep understanding of human anatomy, light, and nature. One of Leonardo's early defining works was the Baptism of Christ, painted alongside his mentor Verrocchio. In this piece, though, Leonardo contributes reportedly outshone those of his master, particularly in the rendering of the angel's figure, signaling his readiness to emerge as a master in his own right. This moment is often seen as a turning point, where Leonardo stepped out of the shadow of apprenticeship and into the light of artistic acclaim. Leonardo's inquisitive mind led him to explore a vast array of subjects beyond painting. He delved into autonomy, conducting detailed dissections that were revolutionary for their time and laid the groundwork for modern autonomy. He sketched designs for inventions that were centuries ahead of their time, including concepts like flying machines, armored vehicles, and various other engineering projects. His notebooks, filled with sketches and observation, reflect a mind that saw no boundary between art, science, and technology. As Leonardo's reputation grew, he began to receive commissions from the most prestigious patrons, including the Duke of Milan, for whom he created iconic murals like The Last Supper. This masterpiece, depicting the emotional intensity of Christ's final meal with his disciples, further cemented Leonardo's status as one of the greatest artists of his time. Leonardo's rise to prominence was characterized by his relentless curiosity and his ability to transcend the boundaries of disciplines. He was not just creating art, he was redefining the possibilities of human creativity and the intellectual pursuit. As we explore the zenith of Leonardo's career, it becomes clear that his contributions were not only artistic, but also deeply philosophical, reflecting a profound quest to understand and depict the complexity of the world and human experience. In considering Leonardo da Vinci's extraordinary life, the concept of the hedonic treadmill provides a fascinating lens through which to understand the potential disconnect between external success and internal fulfillment. This philosophical theory poses that individuals tend to return to a relatively stable level of happiness despite major achievements or life changes. It suggests that the pursuit of happiness through external means such as fame, wealth, or even artistic triumphs may not lead to enduring contentment. Applying this concept to Leonardo da Vinci's life, we can explore how his relentless pursuit of knowledge, artistic perfection, and innovation, while yielding unparalleled achievements, might not have translated into lasting personal happiness. Despite his profound impact on art and science, Leonardo was known to be perpetually dissatisfied with much of his own work, often leaving projects unfinished. This characteristic could be seen as manifestation of the hedonic treadmill, where each new accomplishment or breakthrough, rather than provoking lasting satisfaction, merely reset his expectations and aspirations, leading to a continuous cycle of seeking more. Leonardo's extensive journals and notes reveal a mind always in motion, rarely pausing to savor achievements or rest on their laurels. His constant exploration and push for new boundaries in various fields, while indicative of a brilliant and curious mind, also suggest a person in perpetual state of seeking possibilities driven by an underlying relentlessness, a search for something more fulfilling or profound than what his accomplishments could provide. The hedonic treadmill theory offers a perspective that challenges the traditional narrative of success and invites us to consider whether conventional markers of success, fame, recognition, and professional achievement are sufficient for true happiness and fulfillment. In the case of Leonardo da Vinci, it poses the question of whether his insatiable quest for knowledge and innovation was as much a search for personal fulfillment as it was a drive to contribute to the world of art and science. This exploration into Leonardo's life through the lens of the hedonic treadmill encourages a deeper reflection on the nature of happiness and fulfillment itself. It suggests that true contentment may lie not in continuous external achievement, but in finding balance and appreciating the present, and cultivating an inner satisfaction of peace. As Leonardo da Vinci entered the twilight years of his life, the complexities of his genius became increasingly evident. This period was marked not only by continued creativity and exploration, but also by introspection and noticeable shifts in focus of his work and interests. In his later years, Leonardo's relentless spirit led him to move across Italy, eventually settling in France under the patronage of King Francis I. During this time, his artistic output slowed down, and his interests increasingly veered towards scientific inquiry and exploration. His notebooks from this period brimmed with studies in anatomy, engineering, and hydraulics, reflecting a mind that remained as inquisitive as ever, though. Despite his enduring fame and the respect he commanded, Leonardo faced challenges in completing his projects. His perfectionism, coupled with ever-expanding curiosity, led to prolonged delays and unfinished works. Famous examples include the Mona Lisa, which continued to refine until his death. This tendency towards incompletion might reflect the hedonic treadmill's effect, where satisfaction deprived from his work was fleeting, leading him to continually seek new challenges and innovation. Leonardo's personal life in his later years remained enigmatic. He maintained a close circle of students and assistants, but it was largely solitary, devoting himself to his studies and artistic endeavors. The lack of significant romantic relationship or a family of his own added to the aura of solitude that surrounded him. This isolation might have been the byproduct of his relentless pursuit of knowledge and deep-seated desire to understand the world on his terms. Leonardo's health began to decline in his final years, and he suffered a stroke that limited his abilities to paint. However, his passion for discovery and learning never waned. He continued to teach, to study, leaving behind a legacy that went far beyond his artistic achievements. His death in 1519 marked the end of an era, but the impact of his work and his unquenchable quest for knowledge continue to resonate throughout centuries. In examining Leonardo da Vinci's later years, we see a life well lived in the relentless pursuit of understanding and expression, marked by extraordinary achievements, but also shadowed by unfulfilled ambitions and personal solitude. His story in these later years is a poignant reminder of the complexities of the human experience, where even the greatest achievements can coexist with a sense of incompletion and continual search for meaning and purpose. Leonardo da Vinci's life demonstrates that great achievements do not automatically equate to meaning and purpose. For more insights into what truly brings fulfillment, explore our series, The Fundamentals of Meaning and Purpose. In the dance of life's grand stage, a story unfolds from age to age. A Renaissance man with talent so vast, in pursuit of knowledge his net was cast. From Tuscan hills to city heart, his journey for wisdom a living art. Painting, inventing, exploring the skies, a mind in motion with curious eyes. Despite his fame and work so grand, a deeper quest he could not land. In each creation's masterful line, a search for more, a sign divine. As years went by under royal wings, his heart still searched for deeper things. In unfinished works a thirst remained for purpose true, not yet gained. In this tale a lesson so clear, true meaning found in what is near, not in fame's bright light, fleeting glow, but in the heart's quiet, steady flow.